My name is John Durkee. We're here at Kelly Park, kind of a place where my children grew up. I remember 200 yards south of here with my boys when they were young wading, and the grass was, up to their waist. We fished for trout. We watched the dolphins and the manatees. They learned to sail, and in the wintertime, the water was gin clear, and I could sight fish and watch the big trout follow and eat my fly. I mean, we grew up around the river. This is our life. It's part of our life. It's been really difficult to watch all of the lagoon, and particularly here on the Banana, as the changes in the last couple of decades have taken the water from grass. There was beautiful grass out here. There's none any longer. The water is currently suffering from brown algae, which simply doesn't go away during the wintertime. The water was filled with we would come out and look at large tailing redfish, and there's just hardly any more of that. It's just been very difficult to watch the river deteriorate, and I guess if you took a snapshot and looked at the river 25, 30 years ago and then you went down here today, you wouldn't recognize it. But it's been gradual, and fortunately everybody seems now to recognize it, and hopefully we're turning things around. So what are the solutions to improving the Indian River Lagoon, or maybe restoring the lagoon and the rivers? It's reducing runoff from various sources, whether it be parking lots or highways, agriculture, our yards, fertilizers, we talk about that, and the runoff that comes from the roads and the streets. The county fortunately just passed a new regulation that essentially prohibits the old style septic tanks. There are houses within a half a mile of me right here on the river that still have septic tanks that essentially drain directly into the river. We won't have that anymore. It's going to take time. It took 50 years to create this problem. It's not going to clean itself up overnight. One of the reasons that I volunteered to serve on the Citizens Oversight Committee was to make absolutely certain that the tax monies that are being collected are being used for the intended purpose, and that is the restoration of the lagoon. That's why I'm a member of this group. I would like to say thanks to all of the volunteers, both who serve on the group and that attend the meetings, which are open to the public. The third Friday every month in Vieira. You can learn a lot and you can participate. We want and need public ideas and input. The citizens of this county, we recognize we created the problem, and we decided to tax ourselves to bring about a solution. So I applaud everybody who's involved in a restoration solution throughout the Indian River Lagoon.